to Mr. Make It Happen live on IG. It's Thursday, it's September, it's fall. What do I got here? I'm gonna actually thank God for waking us up today, for starting us off. Number one, for the air in our lungs. Be very grateful, be very thankful for the life that we have, and another chance to do something positive, and pursue our dreams, our goals, to do something good and do something right and help others. Number one. That's how I want to start thanking God for the day. We have some sponsors we're going to shout out today. We have mental health awareness. We're going to talk about the 4 F's: faith, family, fitness, finance, and the balance of the 4 F's. And then I have the 5th F, which is just a lot of F's, which is fun, some freestyle, some food, some fellowship, some freedom, and some fulfillment. So that's how we're going to start off the show. And I'll introduce my special guest today. He's a state licensed financial coach, a naval serviceman, a former correction officer, a family man, a band of brothers, and a great friend of mine, and I call him a brother. He's our guest today to teach us about financial language or financial literacy in the Afro-American community, or in the hood, or
layman's terms.
Yeah, keep it real facts, and in the Latin hood too, because we black too. So I'm saying my part of actually financial literacy in the hood, in culture, and the dynamics of that, and how we lack that, and what we need from that, and how you've been a leader in that, and the effects that it made. So thanks for coming on the show,
my brother. Thank you for inviting me.
Yes. So when we say you're a state licensed financial coach, to help people in finances, and you do that, which means you help people's financial situations. First of all, to do that, is that a job or a college degree you need, or how do you have the right to do that?
Well, I'm licensed in life insurance in multiple states, so that's the foundation, and I also have what is called a securities license, Series 6, Series 63, and Series 26, which allows me to do investments like mutual funds or annuities to help families' financial portfolio.
So did you need college for that?
I did not. No, I got those through the state.
Okay, so you're telling me that today someone doesn't need a college degree to actually help people with their finances?
They do not, but they do need to have a financial company or someone sponsor them for those licenses. So,
okay.
You have to have those licenses placed with a company. It could be your own company,
correct?
But it has to be. Yeah.
Okay, so as long as you pass a state exam and you get fingerprinted, you can now and have been helping families change their debt, their legacy if they pass away. You save people in car insurance, and even provided the home security system. So it's amazing to see someone who doesn't have any college education, but doing the right thing for helping people. Now, if I'm not right, weren't you a correction officer?
I was a federal correction officer with the Bureau of Prisons. I did that for about 7 years, and I was also in the U.S. Navy.
Okay, so a naval serviceman. So thank you for your service.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. How many years were you in the Navy?
19 years.
19 years. Wow. What was your, let's say, like rank, or what was your title? What did you do while you were in the Navy?
I started out as a cook. I left the military as an E5, which is a second-class petty officer, and I ended up cross-rating from being what's called a culinary specialist into what's called a master at arms, which is military police. So that's the last thing that I did before I got out. But they cross-train you in so many different things. So even though that was my job, cooking and military police, but I also have cargo handling, I have weapons, I have so many different other qualifications because they make sure that you're well-rounded.
Wow, that's a lot of skill sets. It's a lot of things, it's a lot of things you've learned over the course of your journey. You've probably seen a lot. How many countries did you go to? Like, what did you experience in that time?
I saw 14 countries my first year in the Navy.
Wow.
First year, Russia, Ireland, Scotland, Lithuania, Germany, Denmark, been to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Cartagena, Colombia, Puerto Rico, Panama.
Whoa, Puerto Rico. Pass me that Morocco real quick. Shout out to all my Puerto Ricans and my Latinos. When Tony was out there, just having some fun here.
Yeah, been a lot of places with the military. Kuwait was my my last deployment.
That must have been pretty tough then. A lot different than those other locations.
Yeah, that was because, the first 14 countries, that was before 9/11, so there wasn't a war going on that was really prominent at the time. But later on it changed after 9/11, obviously.
So it must be hard having a family with those types of guards you learned in, let's say, with mental health awareness in your 2 job careers. And now you're a father of how many?
I have 3.
3. Can we shout out the kids' names?
Sure. Jason, Lorelai, and Madison. Jason is 20. I'm so proud of him. Just got his own apartment. He's got his own car now. He's enjoying his new relationship with his girlfriend. My middle girl is 12.
Okay.
And the baby girl, Madison, is 10.
Yeah, he has beautiful children, great children, well-behaved, respectable, honest. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I have you on the show, because there's not too many men out there that I can respect taking care of their family, helping others, are a selfless individual, has helped our country, and just rocking your business, doing your own thing, your own lane, and I can identify with you because all you're doing is helping people the best you can. And I think that people need to know a little bit more about you and what you're doing right now. So can people set appointments up to get, like, say, a financial analysis, or can they learn how to get out of debt? Does it cost them anything to sit with you?
Well, no, it doesn't cost anything to sit with me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do something, it's an analysis that I do that basically breaks down your finances to kind of see where you are. It's sort of like, I think of it like if you went to the doctor, the doctor just wouldn't give you medicine. He would do an examination first. So that would be like the examination, is that analysis that I do. And then from there we can start prescribing what you need. But it's free to do that. Where it starts to cost money is actually where whatever service you need. So once I've established what you actually need, okay, you need life insurance, you need to establish a college savings fund for your children, you need mutual funds for retirement, a Roth IRA. Now we're going to talk about how much it would cost for you to fund those types of portfolios.
Or having those services in place. And most people have those things in place. But before we even talk about having to pay for anything, right? Most people have to pay for appointments and time and to sit with them and to get an analysis. I've been in situations where I've spoken with people. I'm financially state licensed as well.
Yes.
Me and Tony are affiliated within the same industry with the same people. What's great is when I'm bringing Tony on the show, and he's dressed well, so forth and so on. I want people to see that a Black and Latino male who didn't go to college for finances can actually sit down with you, better your financial situation, help you protect your family, get out of debt, make some money, and do things that most people who have money have, but they charge you to sit down and talk with you and they can't relate to you. So how can you help someone from being poor or from the poor mindset? Their mental health isn't stable enough to know what those financial steps are. So that's where I feel that you and myself have that opportunity to educate the people in our community to get to where you are at, where I'm at, and where we're going, when they're still trying to find a way to get there. So financial literacy, financial language. So are you ever around some friends who are working hard, they say they're good, and you see that they're not good, and would you explain how their financial literacy, their language, or the life they're living in our communities hurts them, if you know what I'm really asking you,
exactly.
And how you speak that language and still know that language, but you speak another language. How can we help these people become aware?
Well, unfortunately, you can't always cure a poisonous mindset. You know, you can do your best to try to educate, but I need you to at least be at a position of growth, of wanting to learn more. But if you don't want the information, I can't force you to take the information. But once you've shown that, hey, listen, I'm here, I'm on this side, but I have enough that I have the intention of growth, then yeah, I can take that and work with it. You know what I mean? And go further. I can break down scenarios. A lot of time when it comes down to finance, it's very complicated. You hear these terms like NASDAQ and Dow Jones and
securities,
S&P 500, and I try to take those into a more simplistic way to explain it. It doesn't have to be so complicated, because a lot of times people just want to hear themselves sound smart, and the audience that they're talking to doesn't really get it, but they don't care because they just want to sound smart. I don't want to just sound smart. I want you to actually understand.
Yeah, I mean, I think communication is the biggest form of lack of growth and moving forward, or when it comes to headbutting or not coming to an agreement. And I think most people, finances, religion, love, there's taboo areas of conversation. No one wants to hear that they're not doing things financially well. And like you said, taking an X-ray of where your finances are today. So let's say you keep rolling over, right? And every day you feel this pain in your side. You get this pain in your side, and you know you have a pain every day. You're waking up with sweat, right? You go to the doctor, he takes an X-ray. You have a broken rib. That picture stated you have a broken rib, and you tell the doctor, "That's it. I don't have a broken rib. I'm good. It's just a little sore."
I'm good.
That broken rib is your bank account.
Good analogy.
We're doing it now. That's the term, right? Imagine how many years or how much longer can you keep breathing in all that pain without healing that rib? You're missing out on all the activities you could do. So your finances if you heal that rib, you can participate. So to have the life that you want to live, you have to be able to get off that broken rib, that broken mindset. Because poor isn't a dollar, poor is a mindset, right?
It's fact.
Right?
Fact.
We're talking some stuff. Well, we'll see you at the top.
Fact.
I'm so proud. I don't know. They'll see you at the top. We'll see each other at the top. So all right. So that's a portion of the financial part. I want to talk about our sponsor, Alex Sosa Productions. My partner on the show was able to bring this book, which I'm going to read and get into. It's called The Respondent: A True Story, Exposing the Cartel of Family Law. Now, this is about helping individuals know the laws that they have, their legal rights, and the education, right, Billy, on how to overcome a court and legal dynamics that, like financial sickness. There's family abuse, or let's say advantages being taken of males or females in a financial way that you don't know your legal rights and how to defend yourself, or help yourself, or help your children, or help your family. So it's something that's not talked about. You just go with the system or avoid the system, right?
And it says a lot of stories on what actually, a lot of true stories on events that they do, and human right violations as well.
So violating your human rights. I'm gonna read. Johnny Depp and Alec Baldwin are in conjunction and involved in this book because they wrote 2 things about it. I'm gonna read it out loud real quick. If you're trapped in a dungeon, that is the family court system. The respondent should be your constant companion. So having a friend is a companion, right? Companion means someone's by your side, right? So this book is going to be by your side along the way in case you're not getting the right information. So it will feel good going to battle alone or with somebody by your side.
With somebody all the time.
So the respondent is my partner by my side as I go into the court battle.
You need a battle buddy.
And then Alec Baldwin quoted, "Divorce is the death of a union, a family, a living thing. You will need help. This book is it." So, I mean, if there's help out there, if it's just downloading a book, maybe get an audio on it. We understand that you can't afford, not everyone can afford a book, or you don't want to afford a book or pay for a book. So this book, if you want the help and you go into the family court system, speaking about this is right here. So that's one of our key members in our future sponsorship, or part of our sponsorship going forward. We also have another sponsorship. We're going to take a drink break right now.
All right.
We're going to shout out tequila. Do you like tequila?
I do.
I like tequila. So we have Añejo tequila.
Okay.
It's got that brown coloration. All right.
Okay.
The caramel. All right. And then we got the Blanco. A very sexy bottle. You see the octagon shape. What happened was there was a woman, Prospero was created by a woman who had allergies or skin reaction or a medical condition. The doctor told her no longer to drink wine, and it had pertained or came from the wine. She used to want to drink a wine before she went to bed, and then she went out there and she was told to drink tequila, and instead of wine, and she didn't like the tequila out there, so she made her own.
That's a boss move right there.
A boss thing, right? A woman in power. Yo,
I don't like it, so I'm gonna make my own.
Right? Yeah, a woman in power. I'm part of I love the woman empowerment movement. And I just like the unity and bond when males and women can see each other eye to eye and communicate on the same level. And seeing women participate in the alcohol industry, making a dope, great tasting tequila. We're gonna sample it right now. And you're gonna tell me your opinion. I'm gonna give you my opinion. Billy, are you down for the sample?
Which one would you like me to sample, the brown or the white?
After the drink, we're gonna take a time out?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Which one would
See,
you like
that's what part of having a professional crew is about. So you get guided. Remember we said we want the respondent. I want my dude by my side, right? So Alex Sosa Productions is the respondent. Come on, Alex, come on over. I mean, Billy, come on over, man. Get in the shot, bro. We're all gonna drink the silver. Alex is a serviceman as well, right, Alex? I mean, Billy, weren't you in the military?
Oh.
What branch? What part of the military were you in?
Army.
The Army. Thank you for your service as well. Thank you for the serviceman. My father was and is a Marine. May God rest his soul. So this first toast is going to be to all the servicemen and women out there serving our country, protecting our families, doing right. And thank you for what you do and for your mental health awareness. We pray for you and we thank you for what you do.
And also a toast to Mr. Martez, your father, who was a Marine and well respected in the community.
Yeah, my pops, Mr. Martez Orlando, for serving in the Vietnam War.
He's in Valhalla.
Amen. Valhalla. Amen. What you think?
Ooh.
Now listen, people. When you hear a woo and a smile, that's good woo and good smile, because tequila is rough, that's tasty, that's the silver. Now we're gonna taste the brown. We gotta taste the brown before we go into break, Billy.
His battery's
dying. What's going on? Our battery's dying? We good?
It's got a little sizzle, and then right at the end of the sizzle is smooth.
Okay, cool. We'll be back. We're gonna turn off in a minute, but now we're gonna go for the añejo. Shout out to Prospero for being our sponsor, hooking us up with some tequila. The añejo is a quality tequila that is 3.5 years or more in a barrel. That's why you get the coloration. People don't know what the difference of what añejo is. Some people don't. Some people
break that
do.
down for me.
The caramelization, the brown coloration. You see the brown? The brown caramel skin, brown skin, right? Mm-hmm. So you can have a white treat for the night or a brown treat.
I have both.
Oh, look at that! Hey, look, put Prosper, your hand up with Prosper.
Yo, you stunting on that.
The añejo and the silver. So when his fingers are silver, but his arm is añejo.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yo, your nickname's Tequila Hand.
Oh man, this is good. So yeah, so the the coloration is coming from the barrel. The barrel, the wood, the tannins. The wood is pulling the tequila's pulling the flavor out of the wood for 3.5 years. It's in there, so that's why it costs more. And the flavor, it has like a spice, like spiced rum. You're getting a spiced tequila, it has flavor to it. So now take 2 sips. The first one is for you to taste it because you already have something to clean your palate, and then the second one, and breathe in, and exhale after the second one.
So sip.
Clean your palate. You're still gonna taste it.
Okay.
And then the second one, you get to really taste good.
Okay.
So now you taste it.
Like that.
Now breathe out.
I like this one.
You can taste the flavor on the exhale. Oh, which brings us to our timeout. We have to go to a break. We're gonna come back. But with the inhale, exhale, can you just please read this, please? You can hold it up and read it for the audience.
Inhale the future, exhale the past.
Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. We will be back in how many minutes? 3, 2, or 1?
3.
3 minutes. Tune back in with Mr. Make It Happen, Tony Haynes, financial coach, Alex Sosa Productions, and we'll be back. And we are back live on Mr. Make It Happen with state licensed financial coach Tony Haynes, Navy serviceman, leader in his community, and family man. All right, so we were expressing some opinions of mental health awareness in our community, along with financial awareness and the lack of financial literacy, and the difference of how today now, with the licenses you have, you can make well-informed decisions as a father and as a man, and you can guide and develop and also help people's finances by financial analysis. So those are the things that already you do for people to start making the next step when you do the x-ray. And then you get those services. So I want to talk about the 4 F's that this man and what we do in being a well-balanced male in this department. So the 4 F's are, number 1,
faith.
Number 2, family. I forgot. I froze because I'm working. All right, let's go. Rewind it. Take it back.
Okay.
Like if DJ does back, we're gonna bring it back. All right, the 4 F's is the foundation of balance that you want to have in order to have most of your life put together in simple form. So the 4 F's are, number 1,
faith, meaning, you know, whatever is your belief system, whoever you pray to, spirituality wise, faith.
2, family. Your friends, your blood relatives, your surroundings, your spiritual circle, the people you believe in, the people you care about, the people you call fam, the people that you would sit down and have a drink with, talk with, bond with, and the people you have Thanksgiving and Christmas with too, and the people that you love, and your direct siblings, so forth and so on. That's family. The 3rd
is fitness, actually keeping yourself physically fit, being in shape, eating right, being healthy, because a healthy body also services a healthy mind.
And a mental mind as well. So fitness is mental fitness as well, and emotional fitness, which I'm tying in there. And the last is finance. Your paper, your spending, your livelihood, the things that you know, and they're in order for a specific reason. Now, faith, family, fitness, finance. Why is it set in that order? So without spiritual fitness grounding, without a sense of what do you call it? Accountability to know right and wrong, do good or bad. You have to start off by doing that. Because how many have family you don't know good or bad? They're doing right and wrong. So faith, then family. You have your loved ones. Your fitness is your body, because you can have. What happens if you don't take care of your body? You fall apart, like you said, right? And your finances. So faith, I'm going to start off on that subject matter real quick, because we have these 4 departments. We're going to breeze through them real quick. Me and you were in Band of Brothers. So to me, it's like being in the military. Band of Brothers for me is once you're a brother, in a spiritual sense, you're always and that's why we can call and talk to each other anytime we want. So in faith, in my walk with the Lord, and my spiritual growth, that's been a part of my life that I've worked on and well-rounded in, and I'm glad we experienced Band of Brothers. So that's one step of the 4 balances, and I'm glad you were able to speak out and flow and open up on that experience. How many years ago was that?
That was what was this, 2021, 2019. I feel like it was like 2018 maybe.
All right, and that was a dope journey, and I do pray for you, and I pray for your that not to be the only journey with Christ or in that experience, because you did experience some things that I saw it in you, I saw the glow in you. So I pray for you, and I want you to understand that I care about you now, and that's why I'm here doing this, for mental health awareness and faith awareness. Family, I respect you as a family man, because most men that take care of a woman, 2 daughters that becoming women, and a son from another family, correct or right? From another individual. So, and I have to say, I have to commend you, because most men don't even take care of their own family.
Yeah, my son, he's 20. When I met his mother, he was a year and a half, 2, something like that. So he's not mine biologically, but he's been mine ever since I know him.
I see him as a teenager, like by 16. I saw him 15, 16.
Yeah, that's my dude.
When he was starting, and I seen the growth and development, and for me as a male on the outside looking in, I think most men, and he benefits from. I see what the impact you are in someone's life. Imagine being a stepdad or dad in place of another dad, and you're not embracing him and helping him.
Even that sounds weird, stepdad. I've never
you know what I mean?
myself as that.
But you two did. Yeah. What I'm saying is part of this show is showing helping other men. What if another male is struggling with that? and you can share that experience as something that you've grown and learned from that. And how were you able to do that? How was that transition? Like, 'cause some men out there, like I said, in the family court system, dealing with divorce, dealing with emotional stress, they don't have no one to look up to. How was that journey? Was it easy, or was it?
It was easy.
It was easy.
It was easy because I chose the right woman, and she made it easy. So I love her, and being with her is so smooth and so easy. Actually, what's today? Today's Friday. Monday's our anniversary. We've been married for 14 years. We've been together for 18 years. But she made it so easy. It was like I loved her, and then the extension of her, which was her son Jason, I loved him too. So that, I mean, me just being my foundation as a person is just as easy for me to love. So that was not even difficult.
Well, I toast to that, because again, that's what, again, if anything, if that can make one impact out there to show another male who maybe, what if another man right now is struggling with that does have a shorty that he's looking to take the next step to make her his girl or his wife. That may forbid, because men, what's happening is most men in mental health awareness is that men aren't given that opportunity. Men aren't used to knowing that they're going through some things, and maybe that's why they're struggling and they're failing at opening up or loving another son or daughter from someone else, because maybe they didn't get the love from their father, or maybe they don't want to do the right thing. That's not mine. So if you right now showing that you came out the hood, where you from? Queens, right?
Queens,
You're
New
in
York.
the hood. You know about cockroaches and rats, right?
Born and raised.
All right. So if you could be here sitting here educating people to a state license thing, was in the military and all that stuff, don't you think that you're a good example and another male can follow?
Yeah, 100%.
So
And I want to say this. A lot of times people think love is. Excuse me.
God bless you.
A lot of people think that love is limited. You can love, exponentially. So it's like you have more than one kid. You don't just love one kid. You love multiple kids. You love your mom and your sister. So same thing. It's like you go into these new relationships. You can also love the person that, you know what I'm saying, who your new relationship, her kids as well. And once you have that, it's not limited.
That's a great piece to take home with you. You know what I mean? I like that. So that's the family part. So thank you for sharing that and opening up, because it's not easy, especially on a public platform, to just speak that. So that's why I have you here, because anyone who comes on the show knows that we're men doing the right thing for men doing the right things, because just what this is for. Because my pops, Marty, always did the right thing and said the right thing to anyone he met. And I'm going to keep saying that, because this is part of the process. And he was a military serviceman. So again, this is an extension of that, so I thank you for opening up and spitting that real man talk, because that's what, sometimes you need a brother and a man in your life just to feel like you're not doing it alone. Like I said, having brothers and friends and people around you that means have your best intentions is not common. So that's why, again, I invited you here. Now we've never didn't have that bond, but now it's a stronger bond, because I respect you for who you are, and through thick and thin, and everything that we've been through.
Likewise.
We're here. I just want to see you do well. I'm proud of you. You know what I mean?
Likewise.
All right, so now we're going to go to something I'm not proud about him for.
What's that?
The third F. What's the third F?
Finance.
No.
Fitness.
He said, I can tell you lions. He said like it was scary. Like when someone's outside on the cartoons when they called it like freezing. He said, fitness.
He served me, what you know? You serve me drinks now?
Shout out to any other platform doing their thing. All right, because this ain't Haterade, man, or Gatorade. This is the real sauce. I make it happen. So real talk. So real talk is, you know me, I'm about fitness. I'm not gonna state my age, but the thing is to be physically, mentally, spiritually fit. And physical fitness is part of my therapeutic process in mental health awareness for me. That's why when you see those videos and I was working out, just me just say, you gotta appreciate your body. Like you can't drive a car and have it shiny on the outside and you don't give it.
The engine ain't right.
And the engine ain't right. It's what's under the hood that counts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It also means your heart, your emotions. So what good is polishing the body? So my internals and my emotional and my mental health is I'm working it out and I'm learning about it and sharing it and growing with it. The other part is, I want to keep looking good. Look good what? Feel good, right? All right, so that's what we got to do. So you came over, we did some workouts, you were excited, and he never came back.
But let me say this.
But
so at the time he was killing me. First of all, let me tell you. Like he was working, like we were working out, and I was dying, and I stopped coming back. That was how long ago was that?
2 summers ago.
2 years ago, right? But just so you know, what you didn't know, I have a personal trainer. I was just with him yesterday. I've been consistent since July. This is the first time that I've worked out transcending more than one season. So I'm going from summer, now I'm in fall, and I'm still with him. And I intend to keep this up going into winter, into the next spring and summer. So we are.
All right, so I'm gonna see where you're at on your 90-day run.
Let's go.
That's called 90-day run. Now we know what that means. Everything has a coexisting word to it. So in 90 days, and honestly, what's good is that's dope. He brought that up because in 90 days, like right now, Billy was scheduled for a fight because Billy was a boxer. He's into fitness too.
Okay.
And he's taking care of his physical, mental health. That's what this is about, bro. Bonding together, doing that, and us men talking about, yo, I need some help. You doing some things too? What are you learning? What do you know? Come back. Let me hear about you. Yo, talk to my man, the photographer, the producer. He can put you on to it, this and that. So it's like, let's all unite and bond together. But the fitness thing is like, yo, if Billy had to fight someone, about 3 months would be a good amount of time to prepare for a fight.
Depends how bad the situation is.
But with a 3-month period, if you went hardcore for 3 months straight, should be good and ready for a fight? Would that be good?
An experience or not?
Experience.
Yeah, it should be fine.
All right, cool.
If he maintains, his body well, yeah.
So the theory is the 90-day thing. If you do anything for 90 days, after 21 days, it's a habit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But can you do that habit for 3 months? 21 days, you're gonna mess up maybe what, 8.
Consistency.
So after the 3rd month, your jab is tighter. You can go beyond the training, but the 3rd month, if you did it, that's when you got what you can get. Now you can go to the next level. So 90 days it takes to go through a transformation of anything. So the fitness thing, I'm challenging everything. What I'm talking about right now is like, yo, everybody get your game on. It only takes 90 days. We have our whole life ahead of us. Get yourself on some 90-day promise to yourself. Squat challenge, sit-up challenge, push-up challenge. Get a personal trainer. Read a book. Do something for 90 days and see what's going to happen to your life. It will change. You got your whole life ahead of you. Don't you think 90 days is worth it? Do you think 90 days is worth it? Because I'm going to have you back in 90 days and I'm going to see where you at.
Let's go. I understand. Do a challenge.
Okay. You know I'm all about, I don't compete, I compare. Oh, no, wait. I compare and compete.
Yeah, it's all
So they
good.
told us wrong, but I do that.
It's all good.
You were taught sometimes, don't compare, compete. How can you compete if you're not comparing yourself to something?
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
If I know your speed and race, if your highest push-up is 205, and I don't compare myself to that, I might do 150, think I'm good. Sometimes, don't get your mind conditioned by things in the process. Don't get lost in the process. Know your own self first before you let something else change some things about you, before you change yourself. You know what I mean? Know you have self-value and self-worth. And all the things, wow, like I caught that. That was dope, because don't cry over spilled milk or bourbon. So, we got to floss and shine right now. So, what I'm saying is, the dope part about this whole transformation is that we get to grow as men and do dope things. And the last part was finances. Let's get our money right. That's dead about the finances, because now we're going to get into an episode before we get into a freestyle, because Tony is going to freestyle. We got Dope Beats by Picasso Cam. Alex O's production house, making moves, doing all the behind the scenes work, dope equipment, the YouTube channel's going up. I'm gonna put him in the hot seat, Billy. We ready for the hot seat? Are you ready for the hot seat? You don't even know what this is about. There's an episode, it's a part of the show that we're gonna have some type of fun. I'm gonna say a blank, and you have to fill it in. Be short and sweet about it. Alright?
Alright.
And
I can say anything? Or?
Yeah, whatever you want. Alright, here it is, the hot seat. Burn it up. You ready? Warming up. Alright, boom. Question number 1. Walking through a thorn bush is like
having a turtle on your back.
Damn, a turtle on your back. I don't even know what that one meant. All right, good. The question was supposed to be.
You can do it again.
All right. Next question. My biggest challenge has always been
consistency.
Bang. When I blank, it helps me calm down.
Look at moving water.
I like that, when you look at moving water. All right, dope. Do you keep your blank open?
Options.
Bang. You like that one, right? You like these questions, right? All right, boom. I'm most thankful for all the blank moments.
Tough.
Ooh. I'm most thankful for the tough moments. Name me a time when common sense wasn't so common.
Like a scenario?
Yeah, where something happened, you're like, yo, this is just common sense.
I'll give you a personal
Quick,
story.
yeah, bang it out.
I was on the Navy. We were doing what was called line handling. We were having one ship feed us fuel, so you had to pull the line. And I had a vest called a K-Pock, and I put myself in a position where the K-Pock string got tied up in the line. So when the other ship departs, it would pull me overboard. They taught me not to do that, and I did it anyway, not realizing that it was caught up. Boom, common sense not so common. I shouldn't have done that.
Did you fly off the deck or something?
No. I was able to get free before that happened. I didn't die. I'm still here. But yeah.
I saw him like a cartoon, Billy, like flying off, like when the boat takes over plane. He was standing still and pew, his feet were like, his shoes were left behind. Those Navy shoes and pants are funky. I don't like them. All right. That's a dope one. What's the best advice you can give to the youth pursuing their dreams? The youth today mindset. A simple thing. You say, hey, if you want to pursue your dreams, this.
Don't worry about what everybody else says.
Boom. If I could be a superhero, I would be.
I'm gonna go with Superman.
Superman. Dope. Why?
I always wanted to fly.
Okay. All right. Whack uniform. But
I'll make it look cool.
He got all the dopest powers. Notice when capes were the thing and they're corny.
I'll make it look fly. Throw some Tim.
All right. If I could have if I could have one superpower, it would be
time travel.
Ooh, I like that. Doctor Strange. Haynes. All right, cool. Strange Haynes. Listen, man. I like your passion. Your passion turns into paychecks for people. I love what you do. If anyone out there would like a free financial analysis, would like to get some quotes on life insurance, if anybody wants a map to get to where they want to go to with their money, hit up Mr. Make It Happen, and I'll connect you to Mr. Haynes, and he'll take care of you for free. Okay? For free. So you're going to get your free professional financial analysis, your x-ray. You can get a doctor to check out your finances and tell you what vitamins you need for free. It's up to you to get the help you deserve and you need to help your family. Family's important. Faith, family, fitness, finance. And now we're going to get into a freestyle. Because Tony likes music.
People are going to be like, I ain't never seen a financial coach do that before.
Yeah. we wrapping up. I'm Mr. Make It Happen. We got shout out to some of the other affiliates I worked with, some brothers doing dope things. I got Gary Houston working on his project Pride and Prejudice, working with Picasso Camp. This is one of his beats right here. It's Thursday. We turning it up. We make it fun. Where you from, Queens? Queens.
I live in Newark, New Jersey. I've been out in Newark since 03. Born and raised in Queens.
Born in Patterson, raised in Passaic. So we got music in our blood. And it ain't Friday, but it's a freestyle rolled into our Friday. Yeah. Really? You put me out? You don't want to go first.
How do you know? I just want to know.
Yeah. Damn, word like that?
I don't force you to. I just want to know. You know, it's your show. So I want to
see where you take it. Listen to
life is a dance floor, it's my dance. Me, the coach of all this finance. I'm married, I got the romance. Me and Orlando, this is a bromance. Mr. Make It Happen while I'm rapping. Representing Queens, the other borough, Manhattan and Staten. Can't forget the Bronx, can't forget L.I. I'm so fly, Mr. Make It Fly. Never get high, all I do is reciprocate the things I learn and never try to die. My freestyle, the top of the brain. Maintain, tone Haynes, propane when I spit flame. All day, got my man Orlando. He's like Orlando Calrissian. The war, the stars, all the bars. I come here, all the cars.
Verse 2. It's me and you. What we gonna do? That makes us crew. My bosses never blew. What we gonna do? Rolling up to the top. I see you, I won't stop. Like an octagon, I'm on stop, I'm on fire. Hail to me, Messiah. But the Lord comes first. Whose words at birth, little burst, who hurts. You can't see me blind till my style like Stevie Wonder. Come with the lightning on the thunder, pass me that vest, get off the stress off my chest because I'm so blessed. I thank God for the Bible that He gave me. Yo, He really made me worship my Lord because yo, it's amazing to bless.
Life is a gamble, I'm rolling the dice. Everybody talks, you know that I'm nice when I'm holding this mic. Foundation, they used to call me back in the day. My stage name, Precipitation, all day. It's all, I'm like the Rage Against Machine, representing Borough Queens all day.
Yeah,
I know I'm kinda slipping.
Nah,
I know I'm kinda slipping.
Yo, it's alright, yo. Gave my soul while you violated. The night you left where I waited. Needed me there for you, I never hesitated. Try to make it right. You're out of reach. I'm so frustrated. Hit me by surprise, Titanic, devastated. The good and bad times together, I concentrated. Don't sweat the rent, baby. Last month already paid it. Cameras, motion sensors, preparation just in case we get raided. Daily sessions with my shorty, grab the blade and sprayed it. I'm pushing Z steadily, as a scale, never had to wait. Sound of my voice got you wet and frustrated. Not like mine, one of a kind. Now you frustrated. I don't even know. That shit was crazy. That's how we do it, yo. Mr. Make It Happen, Tony Haynes, live with Alex Sosa Productions, Picasso Camp, Gary Houston, Thursday night. Make it happen. Thank you for tuning in. Keeping everybody in our prayers. Mental health awareness. The Respondent, a true story. Prospero Tequila. Thanks for tuning in. Another episode in the books. Stay tuned. Follow back. Show love. Love y'all.
Out.